ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anthony Ajakum for DeLaHayeTV, TMS MAG, and I'm sitting here with London's finest, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a little while. We haven't seen this gentleman for a little while, ladies and gentlemen, but we are sitting here with DJ Ironik.
Yes, how's it going, bro?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Like you said, the people ain't seen me for a little while, man. So it's good to be out here talking to the people and just trying to reconnect with everyone, man. It's good.
It's been a little while, brother. What's actually been happening, man? I mean, you haven't been on the scene for a little while, so what's been going on, man?
I still been working, man. I just been working, obviously DJing a lot. I still DJ, so I've been DJing a lot throughout the summer, in the Ibifas, the Zantis, everywhere around the summer island. So I've been doing that, but also touring in the UK, numerous tours in the last 2-3 years, and Europe. Also just working, man. Still working on new music, so I got the home studio, so I'm always going to be working on music and putting things out here and there and just testing the waters and experimenting on sounds and just working, man. So
I hear that, man. So how long has it actually been, man? How long have you actually been away from the game for, man?
I don't know, it depends on who's looking at it, because like I said, I've been putting out music, whether it's been out there to the mainstream or it's got the attention it's meant to, that can be questionable, but I put out like an EP in 2013, which kind of was a bit more personal to me, and it was literally just for my fans and the people that actually follow me, rather than trying to make it be on prime time or mainstream out there. So some people heard that, which was telling my story about my incident in 2010 2011 when I got stabbed.
I didn't actually know about that. Tell us a little bit more about that, brother.
No, it's just an incident that happened in London when I was on my way home, and some people were waiting for me to, I think, try and rob me, and then it was out there in the newspapers and stuff, but that kind of put a delay on everything that I was doing. So I probably stopped for about a year and just kind of rethought what I was doing and why I'm making music if things like that was gonna happen, and do you know what I mean? So that kind of put a year onto it, and then after that I made the EP and put it out in 2013 and told my story on that, and a lot of people heard that. But yeah, just out in the mainstream and putting music videos out on TV and on YouTube, it has been probably about 2-3 years. So yeah.
Cool, man. So you've got a new project coming out next week, ticking off Boyhood Dreams. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, brother.
Well, the EP, it probably won't be out till the end of April. But the first single was Die For You featuring El Marshall, which we put out. It's getting received really well, man. It's got almost 100,000 views in a couple months. So just for people to even check for me like that is mad, man. Because as you know, I've been doing this a long time now. Even though I'm still young, I feel like I'm older than what I am. I've been doing it a long time. So for people to still check for me is amazing. So that was the first single. Then we put out this new single called Chaos We Know, which is a bit more drum and bass influence and a bit more crazy and chaotic. But yeah, I'm heading into a kind of a new direction, or just a new sound, and experimenting with new sounds, and that's what you can expect on the new EP, basically.
Excellent. And is there any collaborations on there that we should look out for at all?
Yeah, man. Obviously the song with El Marshall, he's one of my favorite UK R&B singers. If you ain't heard of him, check out some of his old stuff. Also, I got a record with Scorcher and an artist, I'm not sure if you remember him, Frankie Max from back in the day.
I don't remember off the top of my head, no.
One of his records you might remember. He's had a couple hits. He's like a reggae kind of bashment artist. He's had a couple hits. I got him on there. And I got Flirta D on a record, which is an artist, a grime artist that I've been wanting to work with from years. Like, to me, he's a legend in my eyes.
Flirta D, crazy artist, mad artist.
Yeah, and I've been following the grime scene from when I was started out DJing and producing. So for me to get Flirta on a record was mad, man. When he sent back the verse, me and my boys were gassed. So yeah, that's a big thing. But we got Flirta D, Scorcher, someone else, I can't remember who else, but yeah, but it's mainly just I try to use the EPs for me to tell my story, and that's what this is about, just telling where I've been the last 2 years, and that's what the last EP was about, the incident and my story then. And then the album that comes after the EP will be more about, the songs and the features, and trying to make the bangers for people and things like that. But the EP is just basically about me experimenting and trying to find that sound and telling my story.
I hear that. Okay. And are you signed at the moment, or are you doing the independent thing? What's the situation?
I got a deal with an independent label called Creating Monsters. That's the team right now, and they're putting out my records. They've also signed Scorcher and a singer you should look out for called Alice Olivia. So yeah, man. Yeah.
Cool. And in terms of the DJing, are you still DJing? Or is that something that you still do on a regular basis?
Yeah, man. Obviously, we got to keep the lights on somehow. So when we ain't got a single out, or when you know what I mean, things are quiet, it's good to be out there still and be in the clubs and see the people. And thank God that I got the DJ side of things, and I'm a good one. Based to you fake DJs, I'm a good one. So yeah.
Fake DJs, fake DJs.
Yeah. So yeah. No, we still do that, and we actually got a busy summer this year doing DJing and performing, promoting the new singles. So yeah.
Excellent, man. And whereabouts are you from? Are you a North Londoner? Are you North Londoner?
North London, man. Yeah.
Born and bred, yeah? Okay, whereabouts? Because I'm a North London. I always like to ask people where they're from. I'm originally from North London as well, Wood Green.
Yeah.
So how about yourself? Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from like Muswell Hill kind of side. Yeah.
Okay. And is DJing something that you have always done? Is that something that you have been doing from a young age, or?
Yeah, I started out as a DJ. That was my first love, man, and you know, I kind of progressed into producing when I was 15. But the whole thing kind of came about because my parents and my uncle, who's the owner of Twice as Nice, was always around garage music, and you know, just the influence of music was always there, so it was bound to happen. And I got into DJing, and Twice as Nice obviously took me under their wing from an early age, from like 13 to 14, and just, you know, put me in the right steps to becoming a big DJ. Whereas now, like if I done a garage rave or a Twice as Nice now, like some of the veterans like Spoonie and DJs like that, you know, give me that respect because they've seen me from when I was 13, 14. So yeah, it's good to have that side of DJing, man, where I can fall back and, you know what I mean, do that on the side if I'm not bringing out records. So yeah.
Big still. Okay, and I done my little bit of research, Mr. Ironik, and basically I have reason to believe that you are the first rapper to rap in Buckingham Palace. Ironik, tell us a little bit about that, because that's crazy.
It's mad. See that, and it's not spoken about a lot, so it's good that you brought it up, man. You know, I don't know. It's mad. I didn't even know till after I actually performed in there.
How did it come about? Like, how did that actually happen, man?
There's a dance group called Flawless.
I know. Yeah, I know Flawless.
They called me and said, look, we got this show coming up. It's in Buckingham Palace. It's for the Queen. It's for a good cause as well. There's gonna be several other artists, but basically we want you to do the backing song for our dance routine, and we'll be behind you dancing while you're rapping, and the Queen's right in front of you. So I was like, rah, that's a bit of a madness, but yeah, cool. And I literally had like 2 weeks to prepare for it, and I had to make a song from scratch about Romeo and Juliet. So they put me in the studio with a top producer who works with you know, the royal family a lot and does a lot of classical work, and we came out with something, wrote a whole story on Romeo and Juliet, and next thing I know, I was in Buckingham Palace rehearsing to perform in front of them. So it was mad. Mad
thing. And are you still in contact with the Queen? Is she someone that links you on a regular basis? Have you got her email address, or do you Facebook her or Twitter her or anything like that?
Yeah, man. We Skype here and there. You know what I mean? We chat back and forth sometimes here and there. She knows the new singles coming out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And will she be coming out to Iron Napa at all?
Nah. Do you know what? It's mad because when I met her, I wanted to like get a picture at least or some kind of correspondence, but we only got to like shake hands, and she was quite shy and quiet, but just meeting her was cool enough, man. But there weren't photographers allowed in there to take pictures or anything.
And there's a certain etiquette that you have to have as well when dealing with her.
Obviously, we had to put the shoes on, take the hoodie off, and that. But also, you have to like do a little courtesy bow and things like that. So we had to do that. But it was good, man. It was a good experience. I got to meet some of the princes and princesses as well. After Princess Beatrice came up to me and she said she's a big fan and things like that. So it was mad. Yeah.
Crazy, man, to know them people are listening to the music, man.
Yeah. Especially coming from where I come from and making music from my bedroom, to know that it's mad. Yeah.
Crazy. So. Mr. Ironik, the people out there, I always ask this question. Is there one thing about you that nobody else would know?
See, I got asked this earlier. It's hard because a lot of it you can just look on Wikipedia and everything's there, but I don't know.
Is there anything like personal to yourself?
You know what? Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of get me confused before they meet me. They might think he's a sweet boy, he's this.
I was gonna say we're gonna go to the sweet boy thing in a minute. We're getting to that.
But I'm actually like the opposite. Like I find it hard to let out my emotion more time if I'm with girls, or I'm not that kind of sweet, kind of chat up line guy. I'm none of that. I'm none of the above. Anything you think I would be like, I'm not like that. I'm a laid back guy. I'm chilled. I just like, you know what I mean, doing my own thing, and that's what I'm like really. So a lot of people get the wrong idea of me.
And why do you think they do that? What makes them? Why do you think people get the wrong idea of you?
I think probably because of the songs that I put out.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're all quite well. They're not heartfelt, but they're quite. Yeah, some of them are heartfelt. Some of them are like real music. It's like you can see that you're, you know, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, no, a lot of it is kind of heartfelt, but I think that's my way of letting my emotions out. Cause I don't do it in person, or if I meet a girl, I find it hard to tell her how I feel. So I go and make a record and get it out that way. So I think, yeah, it kind of helps me. It's like therapeutic for me. So.
Okay, and with the girl them, because I'm sure there's a lot of ladies out there that would like to know. I know you don't have to tell us, because I'm a very private man. I don't really like to go around telling people about what I get up to and all that. Is sometimes it's a bit grimy. It's not for people to know. But have you got a partner at the moment? Is there someone that you're seeing at the moment, or do you not?
I have, and this is probably in the last year only, and yeah, it's mad for me anyway, because I've been doing this a long time, music, and been on the road a long time, and we've had some crazy memories, and now I'm that guy that just sits in the back and lets all my friends get up to the madness. So it's a bit weird, but you know what I mean. You grow up. I'm getting older now. I'm 27 now, so you gotta grow up at some point and start doing the right thing and the proper thing in life. So
I hear that. I hear that. And do you have any children at all? Are you a father? You still? Is that something you're planning on doing at any point?
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. That is the plan, isn't it? That's what you're meant to do, I guess. And I do wanna like leave a legacy behind, when I'm gone or something. So that is the right thing to do. So you never know, but still a bit early for me.
I hear that. I hear that. And what are your family? How do your family feel about like your success and everything that you've been doing?
Man, like I couldn't have asked for better parents to support me, because the way they've been supportive is crazy, man. Like someone asked me earlier, like, who's been your biggest influence in your career? And I'll definitely have to say my mum, because there's been times when I've wanted to stop, I wanted to give up, or just fall back on some of the music, and she's been like, no, like this is what you're meant to do, so keep going and keep doing it. So what I mean, shout out my mum, man, because if it weren't for her, then I don't know. But and there's a lot of parents that ain't supportive with the music thing. They want you to get a proper job, they want you to do the proper thing, but my mum is like, she's a music person, so she's like, nah, this is what you gotta do, like this is you. So.
And how about your pops? What's your pops saying about the whole situation?
He's the same, man, especially like when I first came out to the scene. Like he was tour managing me and things like that. So yeah, it's just everyone's been so supportive, man, even down to my nan. Like she collects all the magazines I've been in and records every time I'm on TV. So it's been amazing, man.
That's big, man. That's big still. Okay, well, I just want to say I'm really excited about your new project. You said you got an album as well that's coming out after the EP.
Yeah, I'm probably about 40% into that now already, so it feels good to know that I'm one step ahead. Like people haven't even heard the EP yet, and I'm already onto the album. But yeah, it's good. It's sounding good, man. Every song I make, I feel like I'm getting better as an artist. I'm trying out different things. Some people might know me for the girl songs and things like that. I'm trying to switch up a bit more for the album and just let people know that I can do different things and try out different sounds.
And are you gonna be touring with the EP at all? Where can people see you, man?
Yeah, man, we're hoping to go on a tour this summer, whether it's DJing or performing. We're gonna try and be around the whole of the UK and also summer islands, and just touring and getting to the people, man. So check out my twitter.com/DJ Ironik, and all the dates will be on there. So
that's big, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been here with Mr. DJ Ironik. It's been a little while since you've seen him, but he's here. He's back on the scene, and I just want you people to take heed, support the music, and support UK acts, man. Thank you very much, Mr. Ironik.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Respect, man. DeLaHayeTV, Anthony Ajakum.